Story time. So not too long ago in the near distant past, I happened to mention to somebody who works at Taylor Guitars that I really like their Builder's Edition guitars, but I wanted a Grand Concert Builder's Edition because that's probably going to be my next guitar. And lo and behold, they just happened to come out with a 912 CE Builder's Edition. We're going to tell you all about it. Stick around. Hey, you're watching Alamo Music TV. My name is Chris McKee. I'm here with Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you're new to our channel and you love guitars, make sure that you subscribe, turn on notifications, and hit that like button. Feel free to comment below. We want to hear from you as well. So like I said, yes, that is a true story. I said to somebody who works at Taylor, whose name happens to be J.R. Robinson, who doesn't design guitars, that I wanted a Builder's Edition Grand Concert. And I really, really mean that. I love the Builder's Edition guitars. I think they are some of the finest guitars Taylor has ever put out. And you know, the combination of what's already happening with V-Class bracing, these beautiful aesthetics, and the ergonomic features of the guitars just really make them a fantastic guitar for any player to have, to hold, and to play. But I really wanted a Grand Concert. Part of that is because I own a few Grand Auditoriums as well, and there's a reason for that. And I want to talk about that at the very start because there is a very good reason that this guitar exists. The Grand Auditorium guitar has been Taylor's most popular guitar pretty much since it went into production in the mid-90s. And the reason is because it is your Swiss Army knife guitar. It does everything pretty well. If you want to play fingerstyle guitar, it's great for that. But if you want to transition to a little bit more heavy strum or flat picking, it handles that really well also. It doesn't do any of those things the best. If you wanted to go to more of a straight up flat picking guitar, or something that has more volume, you could easily go to something that was just a little bit bigger. A Dreadnought, their Grand Symphony, their new Grand Pacific, their Grand Orchestra. All three of those body shapes, including the Dreadnought that Taylor no longer makes, is a better guitar for just strumming and flat picking, arguably. On the other way, if you just wanted to have a very responsive, intimate guitar for fingerstyle, pretty much exclusively, that is really more in the wheelhouse of a smaller body like the Grand Concert. So the body always existed in their lineup, and the Grand Auditorium's done really well because it kind of straddles those lines. But it comes to a point when you have a number of guitars that you really start gravitating to certain things that you want to get to play. You know, if you want to play something, you want it very responsive, you want something that's smaller. So I digress. That's why I wanted a Grand Concert. So here we go. This is a 912 CE Grand Concert, right? Builder's Edition. Has all of those Builder's Edition aspects that we love. This is a Lutz Spruce and Rosewood Grand Concert cutaway body. It has an armrest bevel here, a beautiful cutaway bevel with a compound carve so that there is no shoulder on the heel right here at the cutaway. It's just all seamless and comfortable. Abalone around the back, abalone border around the front. This guitar is available in either this wild honeyburst finish or natural finish. Satin, silent satin finish that really screams high-end orchestral style instrument. You have softened edges on the ebony wing bridge, their ES2 pickup system, of course. This beautiful abalone inlay, which is a variation of the Ascension inlay that you typically see on the 900 series. Up to the ebony headstock, framed in koa, backstrapped with antique gold Gotoh 510 tuners. The Grand Concert body is already a smaller body. It also has a shorter scale. That combined with these features makes this an incredibly comfortable guitar to hold. Now Taylor, on their website and in their marketing materials, say that some of these aspects have been inspired by electric guitars. We've seen them on larger guitars, but this might be the most comfortable for an electric player. If you're used to, say, holding a Strat, for instance, this is going to feel more at home. But it really is for anybody who wants a more intimate experience with your instrument, in that you can play this softly, subtly, and have wonderful dynamics, and you don't have to put a lot into it for it to give you a lot back. The aesthetics are wonderful. It's just a simply beautiful instrument. A lot of this beauty is very understated in this package, but the tone that you get is really wonderful as well. By pairing it with the Lutz or Lutz Spruce instead of Sitka that you normally find on this series, to me this does what their old 900 series used to do. And I want to say that because I own an old 900 series. They used to have Engelmann spruce tops. And Bob Taylor used to describe Engelmann as sounding mature. It sounded like aged, broken-in Sitka spruce that had this beautiful roundness to those notes. And unfortunately, it's really hard to get that wood that's suitable to build with in good quality. Lutz has somewhat filled that gap. It has this warmth to it and this roundness to it that Sitka doesn't have. And yet you still have that volume that European and Engelmann spruces and stuff give up. And so it is really a fantastic wood to pair with rosewood. So you have this controlled low end on this guitar, this beautiful bell-like chime on the high end, that typical scooped mid-range that's filled with all of those overtones that rosewood gives you. So all in all, you're incredibly comfortable while you play pieces with nuance and dynamics, giving you sustain that you otherwise wouldn't have, and when you want it, filling the voice of the guitar with all sorts of subtle overtones. Hopefully that says it best for you. I'm going to play this for you now, so stick around. So there you have it. Hopefully my enthusiasm for this guitar comes through. Now I'm excited about a lot of the guitars that we do reviews on to varying extents. When we do a guitar for you that is a big value, that isn't very expensive and kind of hits above its weight class, I'm excited for those guitars because of really what it is. There's a different type of excitement when you are playing a relatively expensive instrument that tells you why it costs what it costs and really gives you more than it costs when it comes to the playing experience. This guitar is like that. I really genuinely am excited about this guitar, and I really genuinely do want to own one of these. It's been a long time, and I've been looking at grand concerts forever, and to have this combination of features and tone and everything, it's just fantastic. So thanks a lot, Taylor, for maybe bleeding some of us a little bit more out of some money by building fantastic guitars. At the end of the day, that's really what we want you to do. But here's the thing. If you're watching this, you want more information about this guitar, go to our website. It's alamomusic.com. Comment below, call, come in, whatever. We want to give you the information that you need to make the right decision and best purchase. That's why we do these videos. That's why I just talked about all of those things. Because you know what? This might not be the right guitar for you. You might talk to us about how you play and we go, you know what? It's a beautiful guitar, but it's not the right one. Here's what you need instead. That's what we want to do. Help you find the perfect instrument so that you don't get a good deal on the wrong instrument. At the end of the day, the best guitar is the one you're making music on. Let us help you find that instrument, whether it's from us or somewhere else. So again, if you don't watch these videos, it's what we do. Subscribe, turn on notifications, like them, comment, stick around. We'll keep making them for you, and I'll see you next time.